Just doing a little pre-London session trading. Had a pretty good day earlier, made a bunch of videos, didn't feel like editing them. I noticed something interesting today. So here's the flow stack. I've shown this many times over the past many months. My coder is still working on finishing it. It's got all these conditions like a directional filter, a delta filter, volume increase, body size increase, a bunch of different things that you can select on or off to create signals. And I had a conversation with NINZA, the indicator company, a couple months ago, and we were thinking about possibly partnering up on a few things, but I haven't had the time to put much effort into that. And then today I noticed this indicator on NINZA's website, OmniScan. What does it do? Well, it looks at body size, volume, delta. It's got a directional filter, body size, volume, delta. You can turn these features on or off, and if the ones you select are in alignment, you get a signal. Interesting. They definitely added a couple things like bar speed and the spread, so that could work good if you're trading Rinko bars or something like that. So, I don't know, kind of interesting. That would just happen shortly after I had shown them my indicators. But whatever, if you like the OmniScan, use code MonkeyMan, you'll get an even deeper discount. So this says $278 on sale. If you use code MonkeyMan, you'll get an even deeper discount. Or you can wait for the flow stack to come out. I actually split the flow stack up into two different indicators. The flow stack is going to be this grid and the numbers above candles, and it's going to have signals based only on delta. All those other signals I've moved into a new indicator, the ultimate flow. This is going to replace the God mode indicator. I created the God mode indicator, but it was just too complicated and I didn't use hardly any of the features. I didn't like the readout. I just kind of went indicator crazy for a while and I was making all this stuff, but I decided to get back to my roots and just make super simple, super efficient, elegant indicators. So after playing around with a working version of this for a few weeks, I whittled it down to the directional filter, a volume increase, a body size increase. It's got the optional moving average trend, and then the Heiken Ashi. It's also got multi-instrument capability and multi-time frames. So you can have this thing search multiple instruments and time frames and look for congruity across all of these conditions. Then we got the signal arrows, the bar color. So that's going to be its own little thing that's going to replace the God mode indicator. So if you've got the God mode indicator already, you're going to get a free switcheroo to this amazing indicator. And then I've done the same thing for the super slope. On this chart that I've had up for the past week or so, I've revamped and simplified the super slope in a very similar fashion. I took away all the unnecessary stuff that I wasn't using, all the overcomplication, the readout, and I've just got 7 different indicators you can turn on or off, and it will measure the slope of each of these indicators. Got signals, bar color, and then I really took it to the next level. I added the multi-instrument, multi-time frame capability from the flow stack and the ultimate flow, and now this is on the super slope indicator. So I can measure the slope of 7 different indicators across multiple instruments and time frames. It's pretty cool. Right now I've got it measuring the ES and the NQ. It's measuring the slope of a couple moving averages and the Williams oscillator and the momentum oscillator. Again, very simple. Some new great multi-instrument features for both the super slope and the God mode, which is now called ultimate flow. I've hidden those indicators from the website. I'm not taking any new orders until the new versions release. I'm hoping sometime this week or over the weekend, anyone that's already grabbed the super slope or the God mode, you will get an email, and then your free upgrade switcheroo indicator will be available in the WAP user area, and I'll also open them up to everyone else that might be interested. I'm also working on another indicator that I've really been enjoying the past few days. It's focused on 50% lines of many different time frames, and it also does extension lines. So if we're at all-time highs or all-time lows, it prints extension lines based on 50% levels. I was taking some great trades based on that earlier today. So what do you guys think? Should I partner up with NINZA, have them take over some of the more business side of the indicator stuff, and then focus on making videos and trading? I'm torn between doing that or just making my authorization process a little bit more user-friendly and more hands-off for me so I don't have to constantly update machine IDs and things like that. There's a new way to make the indicators tied to your NinjaTrader username, your email that you log in to NinjaTrader with. So I might be doing that in the future if I don't partner up with NinzaCo. I should probably have another meeting with them. I've been putting it off because I've just had so many other things going on lately, so we'll see what happens. But either way, anyone that has been a part of the MMT experience so far will absolutely be taken care of either way. So that's going to be the video for today. I feel like I've done enough trade videos this past week or two. I think I'm going to get away from doing the trade videos like I normally do, and I'm just going to start live streaming. And then if I make other regular videos, they'll be more dedicated to specific indicators or some comedy or some world travel adventures, things like that. But I'm kind of burnt out on just editing the daily live trade videos. So that's looking like the new direction of the channel. Appreciate everyone that continues to tune in, and anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan is the absolute best. Apex is having a sale, Take Profit Trader's having a sale, Lucid's got a sale. I'm sure Tradeify and TradeDay have sales going on too. I haven't checked them out in a while, but I'm really enjoying Lucid. Just knowing that I have forever and I'm not going to have a monthly fee coming up, that's my favorite thing ever. So definitely recommend Lucid. There are links in the description to all the prop firms that I'm using, and also to the MMT line of indicators and NINZACO indicators as well. I'm using their chart buttons and their daily volume profile here. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.